Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from PKM Group at Pamulang University. In this time, we will explain about the profession. So guys, before we explain about this material, I want to introduce my team. I have 4 mentor and 10 member. The first mentor name is Mr. Yamin, and the second mentor name is Mr. Mursyid. The third mentor name is Miss Linda, and the last mentor name is Miss Rosie. And my partner name is Evi, Lily, Cipa, Aulia, Anggi, Sentiana, Reski, Dandi, Gama, and it's me, Hani. First, I will to explain about the definition of profession. The word profession is adapted from English, namely profession, which come from the Latin professus. Both words have the same meaning, namely capable or expert in a particular field. In general, the definition of a profession is a job that requires special knowledge or skill, so that people who have this job must attend certain training or education in order to do their job well. Those who have profession in certain field are usually called professional, namely someone who has technical expertise in certain field. For example, flight attendant, teacher, businessman, chef, writer, doctor, and police. So we will explain one by one from those examples. Keep watching our video, guys.
Hello everyone, I'm Rizky Kurniawan, and this time I would like to talk about the profession writer, atau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu penulis. I would like to explain about the definition and the field of work. So let's start with the definition. What is writer? Who is writer? Writer is someone who creates a written work in the form of fiction or non-fiction. In the form of fiction, it could be a novel or short story. And in the form of non-fiction, it could be journal article or document. The works created by the writer usually represent their ideas, thoughts, and feelings. Writer's field of work is not only limited to books and texts. Writer's field of work. First, they can become a novelist. Novelist is the author or writer of novels. Often novelists also write in other genres of both fiction and non-fiction. Some of them are professional novelists, thus make a living writing novels and other fiction. And then blogger. What is blogger? Who is blogger? A blogger is someone who regularly writes for blogs. They can write everything they like food review, movie review, or even place review. While a blog is a media they use to write anything on the internet. And then editor. Editor is someone who is responsible for the overall editing function of a manuscript in a publishing company or media. Their daily duties are to find, improve, and publish supporting text and images.
Hello everyone, my name is Sentiana. Today I will explain you about one of the many professions that you will meet later as an adult is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur itself is one of the professions that, if taken seriously, will generate a very large income. Everyone can become an entrepreneur if they have a serious and consistent will to go through the process. There are many types of entrepreneurs, for example, shoe manufacturers, clothing manufacturers, chicken farms, export or import of raw materials or product, selling service, and many more. To become a successful entrepreneur also has a process. You can't instantly become a big entrepreneur. You may even experience big losses when starting a business, but when you want to try again and keep trying until you succeed, that's where you can become a successful entrepreneur. For example, there are many successful entrepreneurs from Indonesia, such as the inventor of the sailboats, whose income is now very large. He takes advantage of existing agricultural products and turns them into something that has a big selling value. From here, we know that the entrepreneur profession is very profitable if we can manage it well.
Teachers. In general, teachers are referred to as professional educators with the main task of educating, teaching, guiding, directing, training, assessing, and evaluating students. In this case, the teacher is a figure who teaches students how to write, count, read, draw, and etc. The teacher's place of work is at school. In general, in school there are many teachers, but the subjects they teach are different. There are math teacher, science teacher, sport teacher, religion teacher, language teacher, and etc. So, how do the teacher do when they do their job? Basically, when the teacher do their job, which is teaching, he or she will stand in front of the class and explain the material that was the topic of discussion that day, and then don't forget to write down some important point on the blackboard so the student can copy them into notebook. We almost very often see teachers carry piles of books. Yes, exactly. Books and teacher are an inseparable unit in the teaching and learning process, because every teacher must still have a guidebook to provide subject matter to students, so that the material provided is the accurate material.
Hello everyone! Today I would like to introduce about a profession that exists in Indonesia. Do you see this picture? Yes, doctor. Doctor is a noble person or profession because they help a patient to recover. When helping to treat patient, the doctor is accompanied by nurses. The doctor and the nurses have the same goal, that is patient recovery. There are many types of doctor based on their experience. Based on their expertise. First one is general doctor, dentist, specialist, internal organ specialist, neurologist, and many others. Do you know where the doctor works? Yes, in the hospital. So now you are familiar with this profession, right? Are you interested in becoming a doctor? If yes, study diligently because to be a doctor requires seriousness and perseverance. Thank you. Bye.
Hello guys, my name is Nurulita Halika Kamil and I will explain you guys about chef profession. What does a chef do? A chef oversees a restaurant kitchen. A chef plans the menu, maintains the budget, prices menu items, prepares food, purchases supplies, ensures quality of service, ensures safety, and manages staff. There is a lot of work that goes into becoming a chef. Chefs ensure the meals are cooked and seasoned properly and that they are pleasing to the eye. Pay varies greatly depending on the location, and nicer or more upscale restaurants generally pay the most. And guys, I will tell you how to become chef. A chef generally has a 4-year college degree, but many employers are now accepting applicants from community colleges, culinary arts schools, or technical schools. The armed forces have apprenticeships as well. You can still be called a chef without a formal education, but you would have years of experience in the restaurant industry. A culinary education can be vital as being a chef means you can run a restaurant down to training any cook staff, purchase the food you will need to cook with, create the menu, and price your menu items.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Evi Sofiani. You can call me Evi. In here, I want to explain about flight attendant. Has anyone ever been on a plane? If you've ever been on a plane, of course you are not stranger to flight attendants. So, flight attendants is an officer who works on the plane to provide comfort and maintain the safety of passengers before and during the flight. Here is an overview of the duties of the flight attendant. The first, pre-flight check. The first task or job description of a flight attendant is to check or inspect every passengers in the cabin. They must ensure that each of these passengers adheres to safety regulations properly, such as seat belts. The second, safety demonstration. Maybe this task is already known to those of you who are used to using airplane transportation. Usually before the scheduled takeoff or flight, passengers must be in their respective seats to get directions from the flight attendant. The third, flight attendants in flight duties are during the flights. The flight attendant is the most active aircraft crew passing through the cabin. They provide services for the convenience of the passengers. That is the meaning of flight attendants and its duties in a nutshell. In addition to the three tasks above, there are several other duties of the flight attendants, including checking supplies, welcoming passengers and helping them, lending information and helping passengers get off.
Hello, my name is Angela Zifa and today I want to explain about the police profession. Okay, the police are one of the state apparatus in charge of the maintaining order, public security, as a law enforcement as well. The police also provide protection and service the community. The task of the police is also usually to carry out the regulation, guard, escort, patrol the community and the government activity as needed. The police is one of the important institutions in the state. As a law enforcement agency, the main task of the police is to maintain internal security. The role of the judiciary, the police are the front line in the law enforcement process in Indonesia, before prosecutor and judges. Furthermore, the police act as investigator in terms of law enforcement related to criminal acts. How to become a police officer? You have to follow various steps from academics, athletics, and many more. And the requirement to become a police officer is that you must be, for the first one, you must be an Indonesian citizen. The second one, the lowest education is high school. The third one is the lowest age is 18 years old and graduate and has never committed a crime. Last but not least is also you must have an ideal poster because it's very important for the police. And yeah, if you want to be a policeman, you can start training from now and keep your lifestyle. Thank you.
From the explanation earlier, it can be concluded that the profession is a type of work that requires a special knowledge and skills from a learning body that is recognized by the public. Also, a profession is prepared to apply a knowledge in a particular field and practice those skills for the benefit of others. A person who has a profession is called a professional or an expert in a particular field. That is the summary for profession. We hope by watching this video, it might give you an inside overview about the outside world that you are going to blend in a society. Also, we hope that you may find your purpose in the next future, what is you're going to be after finish in high school. And we are from Pamulang University. Wants to say thank you and stay healthy and goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This isn't the end, I'm your lifelong friend. Sure, it's been a while, but I'll be here when you smile. So don't try to fight it, you're here for the night, and I'll be waiting for you until we meet